But from all of us on the 10 team, thanks for watching and good night.
Thanks, good evening and welcome to Look North. Thanks for joining us tonight. Charities in Yorkshire say more and more schools are asking for their support. Families are needing more affordable food as prices remain high. Community hubs are opening up in school buildings where parents and children can access things like a cooked meal and uniform exchanges. Our social affairs correspondent Emma Glasby reports.
This is how schools are stepping in to help their families with rising costs. A fresh food delivery from a local organisation is shared out each week.
So I'm just serving up some cauliflower, chickpea and potato curry that we've made. We accept the food that's delivered to us, and sometimes it can be ingredients that we think some of our families might not be too confident with cooking. So we print out recipes and things, and we also, every few weeks, we will have some homemade food that they can take away.
At Dixon's Unity Academy in Leeds, they've set up a community hub. Families come here for fresh food, for meals to take home and school uniform, as rising prices put pressure on their household budgets.
I think it's expensive for us all, really. Do you know what I mean? At some points I've gone without myself just to make sure that my girls have. I mean, I'm sure we're all struggling at this point in life, but it's just hard. It's just hard.
Charities like Fair Share and not-for-profit organisations helping schools with food are seeing more demand. It used to be for breakfast clubs, but now it's about supporting the whole family, with parents talking to staff about the struggles they face.
We know the families so well, so it makes sense that we are the first port of call, but equally schools need much more support in this area. We need much more funding. I think the government needs to recognise that this is part of the job of schools as well, that it's not just about the academics, it's about making sure that everybody is healthy and happy and can succeed.
The rising cost of living is being felt in all schools, in all areas, and teachers and staff say it's crucial they now offer this support.
If we want our students to, leave with good qualifications and thrive in school, if they've not got the basic need of food and clothing, they're going to really struggle.
The need for this support is unlikely to ease anytime soon, as the cost of basic household items remains stubbornly high. Emma Glasby, BBC Look North in Leeds.
Police searching for a missing woman in Harrogate say they've found a body in the River Nid. 22-year-old Sophie Lambert from Starbeck was reported missing last Friday. Specialist police teams searched an area close to where Sophie's belongings were found. Officers say it's too early to confirm the identity of the person discovered, but Sophie's family have been informed and are receiving specialist support. The MP for Wakefield has written to the Home Secretary asking for a rethink after it emerged that more asylum seekers are to be placed at a local hotel. Simon Lightwood says the Home Office is more than doubling the number at Cedar Court to just over 300. This comes after news last week that the government is to use a third hotel in the area for housing asylum seekers. The MP and local council say the area is hosting more than its fair share. The Home Office says it's trying to reduce the use of hotels.
It's important to say that Wakefield has got a really long history of supporting those who are seeking safe haven. We're a district of sanctuary and we're proud of that, and we've got a really great record of welcoming those that are fleeing from persecution. But hotels are not suitable accommodation for vulnerable people who have often gone through some really traumatic experiences and need really specialist support from a variety of agencies.
Now, a new accident and emergency department opened earlier in Derbyshire. The £27 million investment at Chesterfield Royal Hospital will mean more space and privacy for patients. It replaces cramped facilities which were designed in the 1980s. Doctors say it should make a big difference.
Chesterfield is, because we're such close proximity to the M1, so we see a lot of major car crashes. We're also very close to the Peak District, so climbers, etc. Chesterfield has always been renowned for having a very good ability to take very unwell patients, stabilise them, and then transfer them to the major trauma centres if that's what they need to do. I think we've built an establishment now that will ensure that we maintain that reputation and that standard of care for a long period of time.
Well, also today, 2 new high-tech helicopters have been unveiled by the Yorkshire Air Ambulance. The new models have advanced technology, cameras and equipment to improve the future of emergency care. One will stay in Wakefield and the other will move to Thirsk.
Having 2 new state-of-the-art aircraft is amazing. The people of Yorkshire have done us proud. So we have these amazing aircraft. Not only have they got an extra blade, so that's how you can tell it's a new one, but it's incredibly smooth. We can fly at night. We use the MVG goggles. The patients on board won't even feel us coming into land now. It is that smooth.
It's time to get the weather forecast now. Here's Keely.
Hello there, good evening. The warm weather continuing for the rest of this week and into the weekend too. Tomorrow a mix of sunny spells and there will be a few showers to contend with as well. Some of these could be heavy and thundery. And then later on Friday, after a cloudy day, outbreaks of rain, this warm front is going to introduce very humid air for the weekend. So back to the here and now, long clear spells overnight and light winds, allowing some mist and some patchy low clouds to develop in places later. Temperatures falling back to around 9 or 10 degrees. So tomorrow, that patchy low cloud mist will lift and we're looking at a day of sunny spells but also a few showers cropping up too. And some of these showers could be heavy, they could also be thundery as well, but some places probably won't get any showers at all. For example, the coast looks like it could be dry for a good deal of the day. Temperatures like today getting up to around 24 degrees, so another warm day to come. On Friday, a lot of cloud around, rain spreading eastwards later in the day and then a very humid muggy night into Saturday.
Thanks very much, Keely. From the Late Team, good night.
Some people just have a darkness inside them.